4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ranch New Pre commentary. This is going to be the final match, booyah, of the Group 7 of the MST Survivor Tournament. And this is going to be Baby up against Modesty playing on Odd Eye 2. We're going to have Modesty at the upper left-hand position as the white zerg. That means we're going to have Baby. Baby. Yeah, baby. I'm sorry, I can't stop that. The bottom right-hand position as the red terran. Free flow, people. Free flow. Now, I have, for the life of me, after looking for 5 minutes at the Odd Eye 1 and Odd Eye 2, I cannot see any aesthetic difference whatsoever. I'm assuming then difference is that they've somehow changed around the amount of minerals in mineral patches or amount of gas in geysers on expansions. That's the only thing I can assume. I really do not know the difference. Aesthetically, I couldn't spot one. Baby's gonna go out, gonna start off by building a wall. I built a wall. Yeah. Something like that. Building a wall that will hopefully lock out the zerg rather, and not let him come out and harass him. Gonna see what Modesty gonna do to counteract it. Now, I gotta favor Baby here because this is Baby's kind of sniper matchup. His TVZ is actually very good, and he's the second zerg he's playing against in this group, so he's got to feel comfortable playing against a zerg player. Going to start off with that one single supply depot. Going to see that racks in fairly soon, and eventually he's going to want to put a third supply depot down. So he's most likely going to go for one racks in to expand. On the opposite side, we're going to see Modesty going to be harassed. Oh, just before he managed to put down his expansion. We're going to see whether it actually reacts inside of his main. Pulled out a second drone, might even lose that initial drone SV, not quite with those two drones out there. He's actually going to be able to safely put down the hatchery, but already some minerals wasted actually. It's CV heavily damaged, so he has to be very careful. He has to be very careful to not lose that scouting SV. Meanwhile, has a second one coming out. Actually going to go for a 14cc after he spots. I'm not quite sure what this was the initial plan. It didn't build a racks very quick, so I assume this was the initial plan. So I'm feeling very safe to go for a 14cc against a zerg player. That's pretty ballsy right there. Baby got balls. That just sounds very wrong. Barely one hit from the drone. Yep, there you go. One hit from the drone. He just had his SCV kind of blocked in there. But he did spot what he needed to spot. Did see the 12 hatch. And he's going to start putting on his command center. Most likely going to start building his rack soon. And he just has to, I think, ready himself for a Mutalisk attack. That's because that's what I think Modesty is going to go for. He might go for quick lurkers. Those could be very effective if the academy and the scans aren't up fast enough. But I assume that he's going to go for. He's adding that additional production hatch. We're going to see what he puts down on the third second gas alongside put that second extractor down. But I think that Modesty is going to go for 2 base mutas right here. He's going to try to just get some mutas out there very quickly. Knows that Baby going for this build. He just now got the overlord in that position. Most likely going to know that there's going to be a 14cc up. He's going to know with this, his best shot, I think, is Mutalisks. Try to take advantage, trying to get those Mutalisks into the air before Baby gets the amount of forces he needs, and before he gets up the full defenses he needs. Just now, yeah, his SCVs coming in to start, well, a couple SCVs coming in to start mining. Overlord Beam, which is going to sit out there before Marines come out, going to spot the positioning. Baby has to be careful to not allow some idle SCVs right now. He needs every single mineral he can get at this very moment. Few zerglings out in the field right now for Modesty. He's just going to at least try to pick off this second SCV scout that's been sent in for Baby. And Aware on the way alongside that one single production hatch. Meanwhile, going to lose his SCV pretty quickly, so he does not get to spot. Did spot the lair, but does not get to know whether it's going to be a quick lurker on him or not. Factory. Wow, quick factory. So he's actually Baby, who's more of a bio player, actually going to go for factories to start off. I'm wondering if this is going to be for some Vulture or whether he's just going to go into straight up mech build. Now, of course, if he's going for Goliath, then there are going to be, in fact, some Mutalisks coming at him. Goliath, as long as he manages to support them with enough turrets, he's going to be pretty effective. You still need turrets. I feel sometimes Terran players do the mistake of not putting up turrets when they're going mech against Zerg and going Goliaths to defend against aerial units. Of course, you can go, if you are going air mech, so if you go for Valkyries, you can just go Valkyries and Goliaths and skimp out on a couple of turrets because you already have that maneuverability around. But Goliaths are not maneuverable at all, so Mutalisk can just fly inside the main, fly back to the natural, and just kind of Goliaths have to just follow them without really being able to do anything. So second factory coming. So this is going to be a mech build coming in here from Baby. This is second refinery also on the way. This is going to delay. He's not going to. This is going to delay his scan a lot. So if this is going to be a lurker build, which it might be because I see a Hydrogen coming up and I don't see a single Spire on the way. And this is, if this is indeed a lurker build, this could be falling right into the hands of Modesty here, I'm sorry. Ugh, wow, Modesty and Baby. Look at those names. Wow. Let's see, Modesty for now just has a couple of Zerglings out there, just waiting, not really doing much of anything. Meanwhile, has the Hydra no alongside the Sunken Colony really defending at this front, just in case there were workers coming up. I'm sorry, vultures coming out. The armory is on the way, just over halfway done for Baby at this point. So he's going to continually upgrade this. Third factory and initial vulture out there as well. So he's going to try to start upgrading his Grand Force. He's not going to go for aerial force. Probably going to go with that armory. Also going to go for some heavy Goliaths. Spots the Hydralisks out there. The Hydralisks, along with the lurkers, they can be fairly effective against the mech build if used in conjunction and well, because Hydras. Hydras against Medic Marines are not very effective, but Hydras against mech actually can be used fairly well. Engineering Bay also in a way, just in case there are going to be mulas out there, so he wants to put up a couple of turrets, definitely. Start off, but no Spire yet on the way for Modesty. And Modesty at this point, because he's going for lurkers or Hydras, or both, he really, trying to sneak in there, trying to get a couple of hits on that SCV who's acting as a block because he kind of messed up his wall a little bit, but oh well. But yeah, I feel that Modesty really needs to put up another base soon because he's already mining 2-on-2. Lurkers are on the way, but he really needs to put up another base. Go for this attack with the lurkers and then put up another base, because if he has to stay this long on a base behind Baby, he's not going to be in a very good position. Baby has 3 factories producing at this point, has some vultures out there, probably have mines at this point. Or I think actually he might have gone for speed first. Didn't quite spot that. We're going to see what happens. Has a floating racks out there. We're going to see what has enough lurkers also moving southward. On the right side, where they're not being spotted, just going to come down. Very important. Does he manage? If he puts down the barracks, he's going to be okay. The vultures are going to spot them. We're going to see what actually moves the forces out of the way. Lurkers are going to burrow just outside. More workers Zerglings on the way. He really wants to put that bunker. He really wants to put that barracks on to complete the wall. 4 workers just outside of his natural expansion. His vultures are going to get surrounded and picked off. And is that something? Yeah, okay, there's a bunker under the rack. I did not spot that at all. Actually, I thought there was something about it. Never mind. Lurker's going to come in with Zerglings. Going to stream in from the right side. Goliath's going to start attacking the Zerglings. And Zerglings are going to come in, moving pretty close. No scans whatsoever. There is a turret there that's being repaired. Is going to most likely go down. Second turret there as well. But the Lurkers are coming in very close. Academy should be built right now for Baby. Baby's in serious trouble. I think has lost a couple lurkers, but he's doing a pretty good job of picking up the Goliaths. Finally, some more turrets being put down. No spotting whatsoever at the moment for Baby. Zergling screaming. I think actually Modesty doing great, but not doing a very good job. He's trying to stream down with his Zerglings to try to pick off that turret before it comes up. Does do the job, but I think actually I was gonna say it would have been a good idea to move the lurkers alongside, but never mind. He did finish up. There's a turret on the left side. Another